What is shaking, everybody? Shane here, and welcome to the future home of my gym, and also to the Halloween Q&A. As you can see, dressed up as Spider-Man, my favorite character ever. So, because we are in the new gym space, and I don't have any mats or anything down yet, it might be a little bit echoey, and I apologize for that. I do have, I'm recording the audio separately, so hopefully that helps. But anyway, typical Q&A day, except it's Halloween. So I have harassed friends, family, clients, etc. to give me some questions for me to answer. Health, fitness, nutrition, video games, comics, whatever. So what I'm going to do is answer the questions that I have here on my phone, and that's it. All right, so first question. What does a typical day of eating for you look like? Would you ever do a day of eating? I'm guessing you mean a day of eating video. Yes, I would do it. So a typical day of eating for me, it depends on the day, I guess. For breakfast, I pretty much always have 2 packs of Kodiak protein oatmeal, 2 eggs, a protein shake, and some sort of fruit. Depending on what I will be doing lifting wise, and also what my training schedule looks like, depends on when I eat that. I typically try to eat it around 10:30, 11 o'clock. I don't know. Pre-workout, I tend to just hydrate a lot. I don't eat anything right before my workout. I try not to eat anything within like an hour, depending on what I'm doing again. If I'm doing deadlifts or squats, then probably like 2 hours. Post-workout, I typically just have my creatine and usually some sort of leftover or protein waffles. I've been on a big protein waffle kick lately. Dinner is usually just some sort of meat, veg, some sort of starch, and I usually have a snack in there somewhere like West chips or something like that. But if you do want to see a more detailed version of what I eat in a day, we can absolutely do that. Have you dismantled your outdoor garden yet? And did I ever ask where your interest in gardening comes from? So if you didn't know, aside from fitness and nerdy stuff and video games and tinkering, I also like to do gardening both outside and hydroponically. So no, I actually have not dismantled my outdoor garden yet. I'm terrible because it's getting really gross, and I mean, it's been really cold and gross this week, so I really should tear it apart, but I have not yet. Let's see here. One goth YouTuber praises the Montagnat diet. Yeah, I don't know how to say that. What are the pros and cons? She's super skinny, but she shows what she eats and it's all yummy, and she eats a lot. So first thing, skinny does not equal healthy. Fit does not equal healthy. Fat does not equal healthy. Just because somebody is super skinny and appears to eat a lot, they may still be eating under their calories and what they need. So don't equate skinny with being super healthy. Don't equate somebody being super muscular as being super healthy. It is not necessarily healthy. As for the diet, so the monogenetic, I don't know how to say it, diet, it's a high protein, low carb diet. It follows the glycemic index chart. It quantifies good carbs, bad carbs, and it also deals with food pairing. So predominantly you can have protein and fat or protein and carbs, but you should not have protein, fat, and carbs. So pros, you're eating low GI foods, which typically are better for you. You can be kind of flexible with it. The cons are it's probably not the best diet for you. Scientifically, there's not a lot of evidence to back up the claims of this diet. Now, this diet came out in the 90s, as did so many other diets. South Beach diet is kind of based off of this diet. So there is no scientific backing for the idea of food pairing. Some people swear by it and they say it works for them, but it is not backed by science. And another con, in my opinion, is the labeling of foods as good or bad, especially carbs. And I understand why people do it. Like refined sugar, yes, is bad. You should not have excess refined sugar. The other thing is just because you're eating in this fashion does not mean that you are not overeating or undereating. So that is the number one mistake people make when they are, doing their diets and stuff. They either underestimate how much they're eating or they overestimate how many calories they need. And I will always say when it comes to diets, make sure you are doing something that works for you, something that works with your goals, and you feel good and satiated eating it. Just because somebody else is doing it does not necessarily mean that it's going to work for you. And that's my thoughts on that. With it still being hard to find weights, what are some alternatives? That's a good question. So yes, it is still very hard to find weights, and the weights that you can find are either really, really light or crazy heavy. I was perusing, I think it was Rogue's website the other day, and you could basically get like 5-pound weights or 100 and something pound weights, but you couldn't really get anything in between. So yes, it is really hard to get weights right now. Easy things you can do. Milk jug, a typical milk jug should be about 8 pounds. I know it sounds silly, but cans, water bottles, you can fill them up with water and weigh them out, or you can fill them with sand, rocks, gravel, whatever, and everything that you change up in it will change how heavy it is. Book bags, if you have some books in your house, just load up the book bag. You can do squats, presses, that kind of stuff. Suitcases could be good for that too. If you have willing children or spouses, you can throw them around, I guess. But there are great at-home alternatives. And your body weight. Body weight, don't underestimate body weight. The reason that a lot of people think that they can, just forget about body weight is because, if you can move yourself, people don't think that's a challenge. But if you do it slowly, really, really slow, like do like a 5-count squat up and down, so counting 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, your legs are going to be burning. So you can do a lot with just body weight. Don't underestimate it. What is your favorite witch's brew, cocktail, smoothie, shake, etc.? Well, I don't drink anymore, but when I did, my favorite thing was Dr. Pepper and rum or Dr. Pepper and Fireball. I don't know if I would drink that anymore, but that was my go-to. Smoothie or shake. So, smoothies, if it's banana and strawberry, I'll probably drink it. Shake, yeah, probably the same thing again. So when I make my protein ice cream, it's usually some sort of strawberry banana with a vanilla protein. So kind of a sucker for that flavor combo. Or mango. Frickin' love mango. All right, and our final question. What is your favorite Halloween movie? I'm not sure if this is referring to Halloween, the movie series, Halloween, just the holiday, scary movies. So, if we're talking about Halloween, the movie series, I don't think I've seen more than 3 of them, so I'm going to say the first one. Halloween movies in general, my wife and I always watch Hocus Pocus, Scary Movie, which isn't scary at all. Yeah, those are like the staples in this household. We try to find new movies to watch here and there. My favorite horror movie for the longest time was Child's Play. A sucker for that Chucky doll, I guess. Actually, I just really disliked the kid. I wanted to see bad things happen to him. But, yeah, there you go. Halloween movies. And with that, that is the end of our questions for the day. Thank you, as always, for watching. Remember, you can ask me questions anytime. I like to do this once a month. They don't have to be health, fitness, or nutrition questions. They can be nerdy stuff. I like nerdy stuff. So, fitness, nutrition, health, video games, comic books, cartoons, apparently gardening, whatever you want to ask. If I don't have the answer, I'll be honest. And that is that. I hope you all have a safe and happy Halloween, and I will see you next time.